right, folks. Welcome to another episode of Chief Talk. We're in March, Sherry. Thanks for joining. I don't have to do a monologue today. Excited to have some conversation. So we'll tell you all a little bit about what happened in February, what's in that bag, what's going on in March, and some gardening tips for this spring. Go ahead, start us off, Sherry.
All right, y'all. So we just ended our third rodeo. Thank you, San Antonio Rodeo, for having us again. And we had a wonderful agricultural education exhibit. We had some baby bunnies at the rodeo.
They were born at the rodeo.
They were born at the rodeo.
You have to call them like Bronco and Bully and...
We will. We actually have planned to... Yes. After rodeo names, we'll keep y'all updated on that. And so it was a great success. We had wonderful field trips out there come out. We had just a lot of great people come out and make connections. We also had our Mardi Gras Farmers Market, and that was wonderful to have so many community members come out. We gave
Today's Mardi Gras.
Today is Mardi Gras. Yes,
March
it's also
4th, y'all, that we're filming.
March, woohoo! And we gave away at no cost to the public 100 bags of produce and 100 fruit trees. So thank you to everybody who came out, and just, we built community out here, ate great food. We had some great food prepared by Ma Harper's.
Ma Harper's Creole Kitchen.
Yes.
We had some beans by Jay's Eatery. Thank you to Parks and Recreation for giving out the trees, and of course Metro Health and the Area Foundation. We gave out another 1,000 pounds of River City produce.
Yes, thank you all for coming out to that. We also had our very last, but hopefully we'll have some more, at our Dawson Park workshop series. We had Harvesting Your Garden, and so we actually harvested with community members. We learned how to clean everything, and we cooked it. So we actually made some Swiss chard pasta. We made a beautiful veggie soup, and we also stir-fried some bok choy. We ate that with some nice white rice, steamed white rice, and it was a great turnout. We had community members walking their dogs come out and join us. It was amazing to really teach the community how to cook the food that we grew there. And so thank you for everybody who came out to that. So those are our February updates.
February! So, I know there's two reasons that y'all come here. One is for the gardening tips, and the second is for what's in that bag? What's in that bag? All right, y'all. So what's in that bag today? Any guesses?
A bunny.
A bunny. Bunny in a bag. Seeds. It does sound like seeds. So this is actually fertilizer. This is a company called Micro Life Fertilizers. Reached out to us and said, hey, I want you to try some of our products. We truly believe in it, and it's going to help your plants grow. So I have a multi-purpose blend, a 624 of nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, a nice balanced mix. We have a bioinoculant. So this is supposed to assist with the inoculation of root systems. It has humates, yucca, cornmeal, kelp, amino acids, natural sugars, and microgrow biological inoculants. We also have the Ultimates. It's an 846. So a little bit more nutrients than the multi-purpose, which hopefully is going to help those plants grow. All new plantings, ornamental top dressing. And then we have a Humates, which is high in potassium. This is a 004. So we're going to try out these fertilizers in a couple of pots and give them a try. We use a ton of different fertilizers, 100% organic. We want to make sure that our soil has high fertility so we can produce good fruits and vegetables and healthy trees year round. So we really appreciate MicroLife for sharing this with us. I've never seen them in the San Antonio region, so I really would never have access to purchase it. I believe they're out of Houston. So stay tuned as we utilize these MicroLife fertilizers. Now, into March. What's going on in March? We have so much happening in March, Sherry. I can't tell you how much we have going on in March. But we're going to have another farmer's market. That's going to be our spring equinox market on March 22nd. My goodness, y'all. It is windy out here. This is craziness. Our electricity actually went out today. Something broke from the wind like 2 hours ago. So we're operating off solar energy. Shout out to sustainability. And shout out to Wells Fargo, the city of San Antonio, and Renergy Solar and Engle Electric, because literally we have lost electricity from the grid, but guess what? We are operating right now with solar power. And that's just an amazing thing to show why we need to continue investing in these for resiliency, because you just never know when the grid's going to go out. But back to March. We have a tea party with Tinas and Hash Vegan Eats. That's going to be on a Saturday, I believe, March 29th.
Yes.
We have multiple more events. Let me just pull out my list.
Paint and plant.
Paint and Plant, yes, with Big Vibes Art House. That's going to be on the 13th. We have, I can just go down the list, y'all. We have Los Patios Volunteer Day on the 23rd. The City of San Antonio's Food System Summit is happening on Friday, March 28th at St. Philip's College. We have an info session for the Terrell Hills Community Garden on March 30th. And we're starting our masterclass, Sherry, our 10th masterclass. Tell us a little bit about the masterclass.
So for any of y'all who would like to take our urban farming and gardening masterclass, Stephen, myself, and Dom will be teaching it this semester. It's about 11 to 12 weeks, and we'll be starting at March 18th. You can sign up online. I do believe right now it is discounted, and we'll be teaching you everything from garden design, composting, small livestock like I'm holding today, and hopefully ending it with a nice big project for you that you've done either at your home or for the community. And so it's a great course. I highly recommend it. Not that because I'm a teacher, but yeah, we put our heart and souls into this masterclass, so it's a great course.
And this will be our 10th cohort.
Oh man.
We started the masterclass during COVID. It was the fall of 2020. Everybody's virtual. We're like, how can we continue our mission? Let's start this online masterclass. It's on Zoom, 6 p.m. to 7:30. It's recorded. We're going to be launching a new learning management system. You can also attend in person. We do have about, I would say, a third to 50% of the class who likes to learn in person, but everything's online if you don't want to fight traffic as well. So that's happening in March. Now, Sherry, I'm starting my spring garden. What tips you got for me?
Prune, prepare, and plant. So you're pruning whatever froze over, cut that down. If you are wanting to prune your fruit trees, right now is the time. We don't recommend pruning your fruit trees or any plants before a freeze. If you know a freeze is coming, stay away, hold off for a couple weeks. And then you want preparations for your soil. Make sure that you have the right amendments and fertilizer, and then you want to plant. So right now is prime time for starting your tomatoes, your cucumbers, your pumpkins, or your squash. You also want to do, maybe we could start some okra. It might be a little early for okra. But what else do you have recommend?
What all the different perennials, right? They can plant asparagus, and they can plant, we got a ton of strawberries. You can still plant fruit trees right now. It's not too late. We still have some cooler evenings for the trees to get acclimated and spread that root system before the just horrible heat that we're going to experience in the summer. And then potatoes also, you can plant your potatoes, you can plant your Swiss chard,
beets.
You can plant beets and radish. A lot of stuff that you can plant in the fall, you can be planting right now this spring.
So I would also recommend for everybody to do an irrigation check. And so Stephen is really on irrigation checks. Whenever there is a freeze, you should be checking for micro cracks. Check your whole irrigation, turn it on. Make sure that you're not seeing leakage in any of your areas where you have your irrigation. And so did you have any other recommendations for irrigation?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's going to get warm pretty quick, right? Before we know it, April, May is going to hit. And so you don't want to be out there watering by hand. It's just inefficient, and that's why a lot of gardens fail. So as she mentioned, just check your system. At the end of the day, having an irrigation system is good for water conservation. It's 90% efficient. You're not going to waste water. But if you have a huge leak in your line, then that's a problem, right? So there are some different types of timers that you can use if you're using a hose timer that actually track your water gallon usage. And so that's a great way to see if anything's out of whack. If you used 100 gallons and you usually use like 50 gallons, right? You can see that there's something going wrong in your system. But reach out to us. We do consultations and garden coaching. If you have any questions, happy to help you all this spring. So thanks for listening again to these tips, y'all. We want everybody to be successful in their garden. Don't forget, you can always volunteer with Gardopia. If you can't make it out, you can donate to us as well. We always need support to buy plants, fertilizer, gloves, supporting volunteer days and farmers market, and give us a follow on social media. Until next time, y'all. Peace.